T-Rex, I looked out the window, first words of the day, a minute ago. The sun was out. The sun came underneath this cloud again today. But I think today's the real deal. It's the third morning in a row we're saying, red sky in the morning, sailor take warning. Danny driving up from New Hampshire. Rick Barber on the coast of Maine, a gunquit. How can we be on the edge of a storm for 3 days in a row? It's been a coast-to-coast storm. Hundreds of reports of severe weather where the warmth from the south is meeting the cold from the north. And the reason it hasn't got to New England yet is because of this powerful Greenland blocking we've been talking about. That high pressure system over Greenland, 1041, 30.7, with a backdoor warm front. That's a warm front coming in from the east and northeast. That's way up near Greenland. But this has huge impacts. Also stretches out to a 1037 high pressure system over Ontario this morning. That's the blocking. And that's why every element of precipitation that has come at New England since Monday has been deflected to the east and the southeast. But the dam is about to break loose. Here is the radar. Early this morning, you see the circulation centered over Lake Michigan with snow in Minnesota. Blizzard warning near the UP of Michigan. And severe weather all the way down to the coast in Florida and Georgia with flooding and severe storms and tornado warnings this morning. Go to the lightning map. You can see lightning off of New Jersey. So the redevelopment of a new low off of New Jersey has begun. Severe weather threat today is south of New Jersey, eastern North Carolina, for a powering nor'easter. This morning, when I saw the sun rise here about 6:30 out the other side over there, I said another gorgeous morning with light wind, calm air, and then I heard a wind gust come down through the notch. The wind is not far away. Here's the 6:45 a.m. in Burlington, Vermont. It was already 46 degrees with a wind out of the southeast, gusting 20 miles an hour. Gulf of Maine gusting 30 miles an hour from the northeast. Cape Cod gusting 20 to 30 from the northeast. So we can't stop it today. Incoming storm. So much to do. Going to do some skiing. Do an analysis. No frost on the roof this morning, but I think it did harden up top. Come back with a full, in-depth weather. It is a full plate. Winter storm warning, high wind warning, coastal flood warning. No blizzard warning, but we are going to have a blizzard here tomorrow. Technically, the only blizzard warning is right there in the UP of Michigan, but we have winter storm warnings in effect in many states, along with flooding and severe weather. And it's just about time to start calling the play-by-play here, just approaching lunchtime at Mount Mansfield. It's been a turbulent, chaotic sky. And I've been getting reports from Steve Turnblom. He's going from Boylston to Shrewsbury this morning. He says ice pellets and sleet mixed with the rain. That's Worcester County. Look at the temperature map, though, right now. It's in the 30s in Connecticut and Massachusetts, then the 40s to the north. And way up there in northwestern Vermont, that's Swanton, Vermont, is 50 degrees right now. We have just a layer cake of thermal profiles with warm air rushing in to the east of the primary low, which is now over the Great Lakes states. Here's what it looks like on the satellite image. You can really see the circulation over Lake Michigan. So that's one storm, but there's going to be a handoff to a new storm that's forming. You can't really see it in the satellite imagery. Pretty close to New Jersey. I'm going to have to make more noise than you guys right now. The over easy is moving, although the wind is picking up. That map I just showed, those red numbers, I'll show it again. The red numbers are wind gusts, and you can see we're already gusting 20 to 30 miles an hour from the east and the northeast. So we're bringing a mixed layer of differential advection, warm air trying to come in from the southwest, new cold air trying to come in from the north and northeast. And we have not just two lows, we have multiple waves on multiple fronts over the northeast and midwest. So technically no blizzard warning in New England. However, we do have a winter storm warning, a storm warning over the ocean for winds gusting past 50, and high wind warnings in effect in the mountains around here for winds gusting over 50. So we're going to have heavy snow and winds gusting over 50. You can do the math. It is going to be a blizzard here tonight and tomorrow. But getting there is not so easy. I think I want to start with the big picture, lower 48, using the lower 48 because you can really see that low over the Midwest and the new one forming over New England. Gradually, the one just south of New England and crossing Cape Cod tomorrow is going to take over as the primary low, and it's going to get cut off at all levels of the atmosphere. So that's a vertically stacked low pressure system wobbling around in the Gulf of Maine. So today, day 1, tomorrow, day 2, Friday, here's Friday into Saturday, day 3, day 4 of a nor'easter with sort of April showers evolving after the heaviest precipitation. That goes Saturday into Sunday. So on Cape Cod on Sunday, it's still windy from the northeast, and then right in between, Monday, eclipse day, we're in between a warm front to the southwest and new cold to the northeast, and it looks like a pretty nice day. And then after that, the big picture would show a warmer type system going to our west and north next Thursday, Friday. That'll be rain showers. There's a long way to go between now and then, isn't there? There are 8 days, 9 days, 10 days. So let's go now to the closer up, high resolution, not the high resolution NAM, not the 3KM NAM. That one only goes out 60 hours. This is called the regular NAM. It goes out 84 hours, and your increments are in 3-hour increments. And there is that purple, that's the sleet. And snow is blue to the north and green is rain to the south. And see how there's one batch that goes through here and kind of decays? And for a time this evening up around where I am at Mount Mansfield, Vermont, it may actually be a lull. But you can't really trust those exact lulls. And then it fills right back in with blue in northern New England, purple just north of the Massachusetts Turnpike, and green at the south coast is gone. So this storm is pretty much done Connecticut to Cape Cod by early tomorrow morning. That's great news. And the worst of the wind is also going to be exiting at that time. I'll show the wind in a second. And then we're left with this swirling low pressure system that's gradually weakening from bottoming out around 985 or so, and then going back up to about 990 and weakening over the Gulf of Maine, but kind of wobbling back in. So even on Saturday, right there, this is the last 84th hour here. This is 8 o'clock Saturday night, and it shows snow showers even all the way to Buzzards Bay. So that's April type instability, and it will be a really interesting sky. But the accumulating snow is not going to make it to southern New England. What should we do next? How about the wind? Okay, I want to show the wind. This is the sustained wind. And anywhere you see red near the coast and purple, that's more like 30 to 40 knots. And then if you see some yellow mixing in there, now you're getting sustained close to 50 knots. And there are going to be gusts to 75 miles per hour, out over the ocean. But this is, again, sustained. And you see it really eases off quickly tomorrow afternoon. So we may have lift-hold issues easing during the afternoon, although getting started tomorrow and traveling and getting the infrastructure ramped up after a night of almost blizzard conditions could be a challenge. And how much snow? Okay, I haven't even actually looked at this map yet. This is the NAM 12Z snowfall accumulation map. And remember, we're dealing with 2 storms, one over the Great Lakes. It's kind of ease to the south, and another storm forming over New England. So there sometimes can be a gap between those 2 storms, and there sometimes can be a bridge. But it still looks like the heaviest amounts of snow are going to be kind of between the 2 of them in parts of Ontario and New York, and then the spine of the Green Mountains looking pretty good with about a foot of snow, and the valleys less than probably 7 or 8 inches of snow with a lot of sleet there mixed in. Now, I don't show the sleet accumulation, but it does not look like a freezing rain situation. It looks like a sleet situation. And then finally to 84 hours, it looks like another bullseye somewhere between Mount Washington and the coast of Maine. At least that's how it looked yesterday. I would assume that's still there. So my friends are all asking me what's going to happen specifically here and there and there and here. And I would say tonight we're getting about close to 10 to 12 inches of snow in the highest elevation, central and north. And tomorrow probably another 5 to 10 on top of that. And then just batches of decaying snow bands where it does not accumulate in the valleys, but it does up high. So I think this for summits of New York and Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine, the summits of these mountains are going to get 20 to 30 inches of snow, with a few places getting probably a 3-foot snowfall somewhere around Wildcat or somewhere around Whiteface, somewhere in there. Again, highly elevation dependent, and it's going to get warmer over the weekend instead of colder, so that could lead to some really dense snow around here. So elevation is key. All right, yesterday turned into another gorgeous afternoon. Janet was out there way up on Gondolier, learning how to shred, getting both rails down. That was really fun. And then this morning, watching the turbulent sky mix down, and texting with all my friends and skiing with some people, and making new friends again. Max from Martha's Vineyard. He saw the Out the Door Weather and More when I was standing right here a couple days ago, and someone said, "Hey, can you keep it down?" And that was right when I was getting to the Wednesday part, which is today is Wednesday. But Max came from Martha's Vineyard. He's out there today, handing out stickers and spending the storm. I am going to be here for part of the storm and then have to go home tomorrow. As you've been following along, you know I got some pretty serious situations going on in my life too. And fortunately, I am able to get up and out of bed every day and get out and enjoy the beauty that is Mother Nature and the majesty. And we'll be calling the play-by-play. Should be here again tomorrow. And more, starting with yesterday and then going to this morning.
Tom, come here. Look at this. Is this lookout or star? I can't remember. It's open. We're doing it. All natural snow ahead of this next system. Upper National. Sure, why not? There's more snow on the ground now than there was before that March snow cycle. Back in March 10th, before it snowed, we had 40 inches of snow on the ground, and now we got more than 60 with a new storm coming. Yeah, we'll ride that wave, won't we? Do you use your poles and two hands when you ski trails like this? Yeah, it's a trail. I'm not kidding. Nice shot. They won't open up. In the afternoon. Still a little icy there. You can hear it. Yeah, that's reality TK TV right there. One-handed. Bury the golf course one more time and the pastures. Hey, there's Mount Washington. Mount Washington. Someone over there is getting 40 anyway. Focus. Focus again. Hard to stay focused with so much going on in this world. I had to jump over one rock so far. There's the National Head Wall, Danny. Where are you? Blades are good. Top of National. There's the head wall, one of the more challenging launches in the eastern United States. Good stuff. We're going in, right, Danny? We're going in. What'd you say? Pointing them downhill? Go. Look at those nice demos. Oh, what a turn. Just mogul skiing. Woo! I didn't tell there was dirt around the corner. Not a lot of dirt. Grass. It's soft. Carving. I bet you can carve going a half a mile an hour. Yeah, this is the tougher section. A lot of snow in there. You can see it because of the sun.
Major severe weather outbreak happening on the warm side of the front. Here we are on the cold side of the front. Not a breath of air as the sun goes down. Not even a sign of a storm, except cirrocumulus clouds often indicate a major weather system within 1,000 miles. You got that right. The end of the and more from Tuesday, April 2nd, 5:30 p.m. Final and more of the day. Someone with a headlamp on coming down. Gondolier. Thought it was tough during the day. How about this? Heavy corn snow that's getting crispy. Storm clouds are here. May not cool to freezing tonight. All right. Still beautiful. Calm, that is. Later. And more from today, 7:55. Way early, 5 minutes. Socialize up front for the regulars. Let's see the lead. Just cold enough to freeze up the lift queue slush puddles from yesterday. We'll cover them up with new snow now. Yeah. Oh, we can see the edge of the cloud now. There's the profile of Mount Washington.
function.
I'll get out of the way from that one. No pressure.
That's awesome. What an outfit. Yana. Sky is just dramatic, changing by the second. Wind is picking up kind of from the south. It's going to be swirling around. Ultimately, it's going to come from the east and the northeast. That direction over there. Past groomers, day 3, perfect morning for spring skiing. Wintry winds incoming. And more and more and more. Wednesday, April 3rd. More and more and more. Guys are in it too.
For 15 years, maybe? Yeah. Long time.
Where was that, Bill?
At Edson Hill.
Yeah.
And then he would work there in the summer.
You know, to get Jack Pickett is a
Best
coup.
names.
I mean,
Yeah.
He ran the best restaurants in town, and now he's running the club kitchen.
Yeah, he was here the other day.
In other news,
you know how he grew up?
there's some sunshine.
Slippery Log, right?
There's Danny
Is that
back there. Hey, Danny.
Slippery Log still there?
Wait, that's something else.
That was that Frank. Yeah, that's
Guys.
clever. Right, Andrew, unfortunately, you have to do one more.
One more.
That's as much as it let me get right there. And he's gone.
What up?
Just in time. Kelly. Call me Kelly. Call me TK. What's your name?
Okay, Max.
Max.
Big fan on YouTube of you.
Oh, thanks, Max.
Loving it all, man.
This is unsolicited, right?
You gotta have earmuffs on for this crust today.
Yeah, it's kind of slickery.
Yeah.
Nice
Nice sticker.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
buddy.
All right,
All right.
putting it on my
I
helmet.
gave you the rabbit comment, saying rabbit, first day of the month. You know,
All right,
it's good
say
luck.
your full name, where you're from?
Max Dex, up here from North Bay, Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, guys.
Nice to meet you, Max.
Cross country tickets. Let's go hit Kirkwood last.
Bye.
Take care, guys. Have fun. Rip it up.
See ya.